We suffer as Hernan suffers. I merely wish us to turn over a new leaf. A return to our former glory. I want you to challenge our branch master to a Rakash.
Rakash?
It's a goblin term for a duel. I'm sure you've had your share. I know Splithorn well, and his insufferable arrogance. If you confront him publicly, his pride simply won't allow him to refuse.
What's in it for me?
The gold leaves vast network. And the weight of our coin, of course. I know you're in search of your comrades. And we could do much to aid you in that endeavor. Take your time. And think it over. If it sweetens the deal, know that Splithorn is a thorn in Hernan's side. I imagine the lords would be overjoyed to see a restructuring in our guild.
A merchant through and through.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Is this the guild headquarters? Hear me! I challenge Branchmaster Splithorn to a rakash!
You challenge me? Who are you to step into my domain and oppose me? You and the sly rat who put that word in your mouth will pay. Now I'll gladly take this opportunity to prove why the Gold Leaves answer to me!
The tyrant has fallen! Kill him! Tear him apart!
The blight has been purged. This sly rat shall now take center stage. An era of darkness has ended. Our branches, once beset by rot, shall see new growth.
So you've come here to meet your end? I'll be happy to oblige!
Run! Hiya! Hiya! Let's go. Oh. Oh. Faster! Yeah. Let's move.
It's a Greymane!
Get going! Yeah. Run! Hiya! Oh! Faster! Go! Get going! That must be the foolish healer. Help. Mighty Solomon, you have sent your apostle to me.
No, your friend sent me. You're the healer?
By Solomon's light, I knew they would never forsake me. Oh, how blessed I am for such friendship.
Do you know who torched your house?
You're damn right I do. Those scrotum-sucking blasphemers! Oh, Light's mercy, my apologies. The Lord's fury just flows through me. But gold-leaf thugs came to steal my stone. Oh, how did they... he warned this would happen.
Slow down. Who warned you?
A man in merchant's clothes. He warned me thieves would come for the stone. And that you'd come to save me. Come. He said you'd want to see him.
Is this man a prophet?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't even see his face. He just said that you may now see his value. And if so, to guide you to the eastern swamp. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah. Sounds like a merchant I know.
Well, I'm glad I'm guiding the right person.
Could you tell me more about the stone?
You mean that accursed rock? Well, one day, a boy named William came to me, pleading for me to help an injured farmer by the name of Bremer. As I stepped into what remained of the poor man's house, I was quickly enamored by a glowing stone at his side. Before I realized what I was doing, I had the stone nestled deep in my arms. Alas, the branch master of the gold leaves was after that very same stone. Solomon must be punishing me for my greed. Well, you're on your own from here. This is all the instruction I received. Well then, take care of yourself.
I heard there's gold on the Greymanes' head. Then let's go hunt ourselves a Greymane.
You!
The Greymane!
Not here to fight.
Who the fuck asked?
We were setting off to find you anyway. The branch masters put a generous bounty on your head. 1 whole gold piece.
Seems a bit low.
Low, you cheeky cunt. Get him! Kill him!
Please. These men have no sense of hospitality. I beg forgiveness on their behalf. Their aggression stems from a world in turmoil.
I'd say it's the other way around.
An insightful sentiment. I wish...
Have you heard? They say Greymanes here in Hanan. You catch sight of one.
Pardon me.
Bring them to
I'm looking for my comrades. Greymanes. Seen any?
Captain, I think a Greymane's gone and found us.
How much was Muirden's bounty again?
2 gold pieces? Is your life worth so little?
Enough. Forgive my men. They may have given the wrong impression. You may call me Matthias. Oh, I've always wanted to test my skills against a Greymane. What say you? You're here, standing before me. What reason have you to refuse my challenge?
None that I can think of.
Ah, so it's true. Greymanes never run from a fight. I've heard the lengths you'll go for the sake of your mission. You seek radiant fragments that fall from the sky. Is that right?
What's it to you?
Oh, mere curiosity. Now, to work! No further destruction, I assure you. Do your worst, Greymane! They say Wayden's finest swordsman is a Greymane. It was an honor to join.
That was a good bout.
Anand is home to many mighty warriors. One cleaved an ox's horn without his blade ever touching it. Just a warning to a worthy opponent.
I'll keep that in mind.
Incredible. You really are the esteemed Greymane. It appears the clucking of house hens held a kernel of truth. I'm Barden Midler, the man responsible for keeping peace in Hanand. Come, walk with me, would you?
Do you know me?
The glory of the Greymanes is known throughout Hanand. Pardon my presumptuousness, but I have come with an urgent request.
Go ahead.
Not long ago, a boulder fell from the sky and crushed a farmhouse. We're calling it a sky boulder, considering its origins. Shortly after, brigands appeared, utilizing a peculiar form of trickery. They employ a red smoke that bewitches the senses. So I beseech you, will you capture them and reveal their identities?
I have my own mission, seeking out my Greymane comrades. I'll do what I can to help, but make no promises.
That's more than enough. Until we meet again.
Fire's getting worse.
Still people inside. The house is about to collapse.
Great Solomon! Save us!
Vile scum! To do such a despicable thing.
There are still souls trapped within!
How many?
Oh, run, flee, all hope is lost.
Three people! Will you help us?
Without aid, they'll all die!
How can anyone get to them?
Please help!
The fire is spreading! No! We must save them!
No, you fool! We still must save who we can.
For Solomon's sake! Was that rock worth all this? We should have just given it away.
This is not the time for such musings! We must save our people first!
I've got to quell the flames first. Got to get them out quickly. There was only one survivor.
This way.
Gods, to survive such hellfire!
Come now. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, you saved his life. Oh, Solomon, save us all.
How could we repay such kindness?
First, water. Bring water.
Water.
I've never seen anything like this. Was that rock worth a man's life? The healer must be... Oh, Lord of Light, the healer! Ah, dear Savior, I'm ashamed to ask, but...
What is it?
Please rescue our healer!
Well, he acted as bait to lure the bandits away, but he won't last long.
As payment, I'll give you this cursed thing.
The Duke sent me.
We were expecting you. This way.
How's the situation? I've got the broad strokes.
It's all bad news, I'm afraid. The odds weren't in our favor to begin with, and now there's a mutiny within. There's a high chance the enemy will take the castle. If Marquis Lanford falls, then the entirety of Hernan will be in danger.
Marshal, preparations are complete.
Understood.
Heard one of my men is on the front lines.
Indeed. My scouts say he's fighting in the keep.
I'd expect nothing less.
Marshal, we've lost another outpost to the Black Bears.
I see. Greymane, your comrade is likely holding out in the keep with the Marquis.
I've got to get to him.
Going in alone, given the present situation, would be... suicide. The enemy has seized our outposts and constructed watchtowers. Approaching won't be easy. If you must go now, you'll need to use the cannons to clear your path.
Marshal, we've been waiting for you. We need more tents to treat the wounded.
Show us how it's done.
Make it happen. The battlefield awaits, Greymane. I hope you know I'd rather you didn't go, but... seeing as it's you, I know you'll go anyway.
Aye.
Join the artillery unit. Their cannons are set and ready. Best of luck.
The wounded are coming in by the dozen.
I beg you.
Everything went to shit in the blink of an eye. Still, better we're living in the muck than buried in it. What are those demonist dogs doing in Cal?
Aim for those smoking watchtowers and fire!
Just like that. Well, we're counting on you. Oh, we got those fuckers good. Thanks to you.
Happy to help.
Greymane! We've been looking for you.
Situation? The Tunco's taken the castle.
And Stefan?
I'll have to take it back. Won't be easy. Once you're against
You traitors! Insults to the kingdom! Stefan Lambert kneels to no pretender! Tess, you're alive!
I'll take care of the traitor.
The goblins are firing
Hey, I'm gonna get you. Ow, take your time.
Can you believe it? Barnow's house was completely ransacked. They even took the horns off his goats. Bandits are running wild.
What's the point in us paying taxes if it's only spent on pampering dogs?
Enough. Leave them as a lesson for others.
With the life of shit as this, I've got to wonder if Solomon's leaving the... There's nothing extra to use the wind now. Now I'll be lucky to turn the car.
Oh, there's even more people with swords rummaging about.
Well, I'll be damned. The Greymane? Here of all places.
Masterpieces forged from fire.
Quite for an unfortunate soul. Open the gate. Harvest Festival story. Feels like a war is going to break out. That's right. Their tenacity is how they got their name.
Oh!
Wait.
Seems like a permit. No clue where he got it.
We don't look like the troublemaking type.
Right. He can pass then.
Open the gate.
Head on through and plunge yourself inside.
Go on now.
My God. If that's true, then we're in for a whole lot of trouble.
It appears that the impenetrable shields may soon come into conflict.
Things have crawled themselves all the way down here. Worry. Just see them.
No one's here. I should look around. What's this? Is this the place written on the invitation? I can't believe it.
Alistair, we have a guest.
You? Were you the one who asked me to do good?
This is not the first time we've met. My name is Alistair. I oversee the Library of Providence. This place holds the records of the world's providence. Each record signifies a world. Thus, the Library of Providence is the center of all worlds.
What is the reason you brought me here?
There are beings who brought chaos to Providence. The rifts they have created will return everything to nothingness. We seek to correct this. So please, fulfill the mission GN desired.
You know Jen?
There will be time to discuss that later. What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted providence. So please, honor GN's will.
I asked if you know Jen. That's a large request. Wait, there's someone ahead.
Shall we walk together?
Who are you?
I am White Crow. A guardian of the Abyss, if you will.
Abyss?
You can call it the Cradle of Providence. It serves as a bridge between Providence and the world.
Is there a reason you waited for me?
Aliston wishes to repay the kindness shown to him. Have you ever imagined flying? I hope you are not easily frightened.
Are you telling me to jump from here?
Don't worry. It's only one step.
That step better not lead to the afterlife.
Seems as if he can't afford proper banquet attire.
Seems more sword-swinging fools are running about by the day.
No one wins at the gambling tables. There's only losers like yourself.
Nothing left in my stores but rats.
Oh! Ah! Please, some food.
Marius?
Ah, Kliff. Thought I'd never see you again. You're alive.
But your leg.
I'm just glad I'm still breathing.
And what of the others?
We've scattered in all directions.
Everyone. Unka, Naira, Jan.
Yes, but I'm sure they're well alive out there.
Those fools fell for it. See how heavy this purse is? Marius, what's wrong?
It's best not to draw attention. The Black Bears are on our tail.
Here unfolds a decisive battle between the Greymanes who fight for peace and the Black Bears who seek to shatter it.
Die, Greymane!
You alright? Not really. Look on! Get back to camp. I'll meet you there.
In one piece, I hope.
Fingers off me!
You're all that's left. Must be lonely.
Mjordan!
Should have taken our offer when you had the chance. Look at yourselves. Peace. What good is that if you're all fucking dead?
My comrades died for a noble cause.
I'll tell you what's noble. Wine, wealth, and women. Those who follow me shall have all three. Get him!
tell me where it is?
No. Never.
Never is a strong sentiment. I find nevers are quite malleable under pressure.
You'll never know.
Wrong answer. Better luck to the next Greymane. Give Gian my regards. Bring me the others. They want...
Greymane. Still aiding that lout, Stefan Lanford. Then this is your hand! Even after your defeat, you still dare to meddle in our country's affairs! You're the bastard! You should worry for your own land! In the name of Grand General Bastia, I shall execute you!
Where do you think you're going? Pathetic cunt!
Cassius, dealt with.
Good.
It's over then?
Mostly. That was the last of them. Well done, my lord.
It was a hard one, but...
My lord, a message. The remaining enemy forces are fleeing north.
We'll hunt them down. Kliff, on behalf of the Shields, light the beacon of victory. And when all is said and done, let's have a drink.
Another intruder who dares to covet my hoard.
None but I are worthy to wield such wealth. This writhing worm doubted me. So I swiftly dispelled him of his doubt. It seems you require a similar lesson. Ugh. cannot be. If I am no longer worthy, then who can bear such burden? Weight of this crown. I now rule over naught but ruin.
Devil of the reed fields, I have come to claim your head.
Show yourself, coward!
You would take such a pitiful life as mine? Well, you're certainly not the first to try. My own father, if one could call him that. Came desperately seeking his bastard boy, when no sons were left of his noble line. But when he took one look at my leprous face, he called me a devil. Tried ending my life.
died. Care to guess? The musk. Well, now that my secret has come to light, this dance shall resume some other day. Running again? Allow this poor man a brief respite, and look to your own health as well, until we meet again.
He's here to take the spirit's children! Kill him, quick! Before we incur his wrath! We cannot let him take the children! You got any idea what you're doing? The spirit will punish us all! Why on? The spirit of the mountain! Over there! We've all gone and doomed ourselves! Shit.
bandits were scared to death.
Oh, look how the heavens smile upon us. Captain?
This is what you were talking about.
Aye. A veritable crown of jewels, fit for a queen. Look how they sparkle with splendor. Bursts of brilliant ruby flame. Shades of cerulean that put the sea to shame. Streaks of sunlight striking stone, dappling the earth with viridian hues. Ah! How could anyone tire of such a sight?
Don't ask me. You've got the pickaxe.
What? Oh, it's trembling! My excitement made manifest has moved me most literally!
Diedrich! The crow from the Reventine Monastery.
I still feel your lingering breath as silence fills the dark. Draven, my precious crow. May you find eternal rest in the dark of your and you, Greymane, shall wither away and rot in the earth's cold embrace. Your soul will never find peace.
I'm having a hard time finding any peace as it is. Have at it, witch!
When Umbra casts absolute darkness upon this land. The corpses of those foolish witches from Tariff will pile into a mountain. I shall stand atop that mountain and witness the arrival of true paradise. Yet, I wished for my son Draven to be by my side.
You long to see your son
So be it. Let us see how long you jest. I will twist your neck until that insolent mouth of yours is silenced. So that not even a whimper of pain escapes your lips. Then, I'll turn you inside out and grant you the agony of your limbs being torn apart for an eternity. In the end, your shredded soul will be part of the fighting world. Greymanes, you even outdo Draven. How about I claim you as my own, as my son?
Your words reek of deceit, witch!
And I shall grant you wealth, power, and strength that is challenged by none.
Thought you could still feel Draven's breath?
A hideous fear always dwelled deep within that child. But you are different. You are perfection.
What a chilling compliment.
You will be mine, Greymane. I shall embrace you with a love deeper than what I ever gave to him.
You just needed a child to fulfill your own desires. shatter it. Here begins the saga of the Greymanes.
There are beings who brought chaos to Providence. The rifts they have created will return everything to nothingness. We seek to correct this.
I had my own mission, seeking out my Greymane comrades.
What I can tell you now is that this mission will restore the disrupted Providence.
For those who have died, for those who have survived, and for those who will live on, this is our... Only those who lived through the hunger, cold, and dangers of the wilderness may find a home in these lands. Call it the pride of a northerner. They came with their manners, rules, and ranks. I couldn't care less about the ways of you lowlanders.
At least the lands are still...
Up north, we have our own way of doing things.
Maybe he's to blame, maybe he ain't.
Young master, the lands here are cold and barren.
You can starve to death for all I care.
The north is full of dangers, whether you're a prince or a peasant. Whether man or beast, only the strong will survive.
Who cares if we die?
How'd the lowlanders take over an empire? Look at us. Beaten, shamed, and hunted.
Macduff! Eli!
Can you hear a word I said? You nearly died out there.
Macduff, you are our leader. Away!
세상을 돌아다닌다? 우리가 그간 해보지 않았던 일들에 대해서 중요하게 생각을 하고 있어요. 멀리 보이고 산들이나 이 눈 덮인 산 이렇게 정확하게 나오는데 신경을 많이 썼습니다. 해 뜰 때나 해 진력이나 이제 볼륨메트릭하게 구름이 잘 나오는데 저희가 신경을 많이 쓰고 뭐 빛 같은 거 계산이 이렇게 정확하게 되고 멀리 보이는 풀들까지 신경 썼고 풀들 렌더링 하는데 좀 고생들을 많이 했는데 마지막에 핵심적인 이야기 자체가 맥더프와 동료들에 대한 얘기고 웅카와 맥더프가 낚시를 하고 있는 씬이고 낚시 컨텐츠도 게임 내에서 들어갈 거예요. 동료들과 마을들을 살피고 이런 마을들을 계속 돌아다니면서 여행을 하는 게임이 될 거예요. NPC들과 만나서 뭐 문제들에 대해서 얘기를 듣고 일대의 문제들에 대해서 해결을 하고 플레이를 하게 될 거예요. 가장 친한 친구인 말들은 항상 등장할 거고 움직여야 되고 이동하게 되고 그런 식으로 플레이가 될 겁니다. 맥더프 같은 경우는 게임 내에서는 이제 북부인으로 이제 설정이 되어 있는데 이 컷신들은 보면은 그 갈등들에 대한 얘기들이에요. 자세하게 스토리를 얘기하기는 좀 곤란하고 스토리는 계속 현재 지금 다듬어지고 있고 다듬어진 상태에서 지금 현재 완성된 부분들에 대해서 컷으로 만들어진 케이스고 여기서 나오고 지금 현재 인물들이 왔다 갔다 하는 사람들은 굉장히 중요한 역할을 하고 있는 사람들이겠죠 아마? 이건 젊었을 때 맥더프에 대한 얘기입니다. 이거는 시간 던전이라고 저희가 현재 지금 부르고 있는 건데 일상적인 어떤 그런 공간이 아닌 시간이 왜곡되어 있는 공간 안에서 주요한 플레이들이 일어나는 그런 공간이고 이건 나중에 공개하겠습니다. 기본적인 전투는 밀리형 공격에 대해서 신경을 많이 썼고 1대 다의 전투도 있고 1대 1의 전투도 있고 현실적인 전투의 느낌을 가지면서도 오락성을 지니고 있지 못한다고 한다면은 재미가 있을까? 여러 번 물음을 날린 다음에 게임을 만들기 시작을 했어요. 친구가 지금 달려가고 있는데 무기를 찾아서 지금 현재 간 거예요. 무기를 놓쳤다 이런 개념들이 존재할 거예요. 주인공들은 그 무기 다시 주워갖고 싸울 수도 있고 지금 현재 이 씬 같은 경우가 무기를 떨어뜨린 상태고 카드 튕기기 해가지고 바로 처형 액션으로 넘어가고 있는 단계입니다. 이 경우는 프로레슬링을 보면서 게임 내에서 어떻게 구현할까에 대해서 예전부터 고민을 했다가 이번에 좀 답을 찾은 것 같아서 좀 더 적극적으로 현재 지금 넣고 있고 저희가 이제 표현하고 싶었던 것 중에 로프 반동이라고 하는 플레이들이 되게 많이 있는데 합격기 일종이라고 생각하시면 될 것 같아요. 인지를 잡아서 이제 플레이하는 거고 화살을 빗나가게 하고 뭐 여기는 이제 태권도 보다가 저거 좋네 하고 싶은 발차기를 그냥 다 넣어봤어요. 새로운 신호가 있을 때 그걸 탐지하는 지금 개발하고 있는데 계속 확장하고 있는 단계예요. 갖가지 퍼즐에 대한 얘기들이 나와요. 맥더프에 대한 플레이입니다. 망자의 강이라고. 이거 던전을 탐험할 때의 얘기들이고 로프 액션 때문에 절벽 건너편으로 갈 수 있고 다른 플레이로 연결되는 그런 거 만들고 있습니다. 치열한 야생 동물과의 싸움? 번개의 몬스터와 일격을 한 이후에 저 번개의 스킬을 익히게 되는 장면입니다. 시험이라는 개념들이 있는데 주인공을 시험하는 그런 일상들이 되게 많이 벌어지는데 스킬이나 뭐 기능이나 뭔가 능력들을 얻어내는데 도구들로 활용이 될 거예요. 처절한 보스목들과의 싸움. 맥더프와 이 용의 관계는 무엇인가? 에 대해서 얘기는 하고 있는데 이건 자세히 얘기하면 안 될 것 같고 시간 던전에 들어섰을 때의 맥더프 제가 누구냐라고 다 묻고 있는데 그럼 게임 플레이 하면 알 거예요.
모험한다? 세상을 돌아다닌다? 거기서 활극을 한다. 그리고 문제를 해결한다. 이게 가장 중요한 것 같아요.
그 사막은 굉장히 다양한 기후대의 그 대륙으로 이루어져 있어요. 아주 추운 북부의 그런 그 설원들이라든지 남부의 아주 풍요로운 대지들, 그리고 저희가 말하는 속칭 붉은 사막이라고 부르는 그런 지역들, 굉장히 다양한 지형들과 인간, 그리고 인간 외의 다른 그 이런 종족들까지 같이 모여서 버무려 사는 그런 세계관이라고 보시면 됩니다.
이번 영상 준비할 때 우리 게임에서 할 수 있는 일들, 우리 게임에서 즐길 수 있는 거리들, 이것들을 최대한 많이 보여주고 싶었어요. 실제로 영상에 우리가 찍어놓은 거에 한 3분의 1 정도 들어갔다 생각하시면 돼요. 그만큼 방대하고 많은 걸 준비하고 있습니다, 지금.
포인트는 세련됨에 굉장히 많이 집중을 했고요. 다른 게임에서 볼 수 없었던 그런 액션들을 최대한 살리고자 노력을 많이 했습니다. 동료와 함께 이제 전투를 하는 씬이 좀 특이한 경우인데, 용병과 협력해서 몬스터를 함께 이제 콤비네이션으로 무찌를 수 있는 그런 액션도 좀 다양하게 준비가 돼 있어요. 플레이어는 때리고 몬스터는 그냥 맞아준다. 단순하게 1, 2가 아니고 다른 게임과 다르게 단순하게 뭔가 치고받고 이런 게 아니고 정말 액션 활극처럼 느껴지게끔 신경을 굉장히 많이 썼습니다.
맥더프는 그 전형적인 영웅의상을 가지고 있다라기보다는 본인 자신과 본인 주변 상황에 굉장히 민감하게 반응을 하고 성장하는 그런 캐릭터라고 보시면 됩니다. 예를 들어서 같은 용병단에 모이는 각각의 사연이 있는 다른 동료들, 탈출로의 아이 엄마, 자기 어머니를 잃은 뭐 다른 이종족들, 각각의 다양한 캐릭터들이 모여서 시너지를 발휘를 하면서 역경과 시련을 이겨나가는 그런 식의 스토리라고 생각하시면 됩니다.
생활을 한다. 이쪽이 아무래도 좀 제일 큰 것 같아요. 자기만의 뭐 모험을 계속 스토리를 계속 진행할 수도 있지만 자기만의 스토리를 만들 수도 있다는 게 이번 게임에서 되게 핵심적인 부분인 것 같습니다. 탐험을 통해서 이제 모르는 지식, 모르는 아이템, 모르는 스킬 이런 것들을 얻을 수 있기 때문에 사방 곳곳, 전 세계 곳곳에 퍼져 있는 모험과 탐험은 되게 이 게임에서 중요한 요소이죠. 세계 곳곳을 돌아다니시면 좋을 것 같아요. 거기 하나하나에 진짜 정성을 들여서 많은 부분에 공을 들여서 재밌는 부분을 많이 만들어 놨거든요.
AI 같은 경우에는 정말 최대한 사람처럼 행동하게끔 만드는 데 집중을 하고 있어요. 뭐 예를 들자면 플레이어가 몬스터를 공격을 하면은 몬스터는 일정 확률로 또는 특수한 스킬에 의해서 자신이 갖고 있던 무기를 떨구게 됩니다. 그 무기를 떨구게 되면은 플레이어와 거리가 가까우면 갑자기 주먹질을 한다거나 혹은 뒤로 도망가서 내가 떨궜던 무기를 다시 주워서 다시 전투 자세를 취하거나 혹은 이 친구가 검을 들고 있었는데 떨어진 무기가 도끼라면 그 도끼를 줍고 도끼로 공격을 하게 됩니다.
붉은 사막 많이 가지고 있는 판타지의 설정들, 예를 들면 신화, 종족 간의 관계, 그런 갈등 이런 부분들을 저희가 새로 재해석해가지고 만들기 굉장히 많이 노력을 했고요.
마을 사람들의 생활부터 시작해가지고 플레이어들이 일어나는 뭐 이벤트들, 퀘스트들 하나하나 다 허투루 만드는 것들이 없습니다.
최대한 아프게 이쁘게 때리고 이쁘게 맞아줄 수 있도록 그렇게 제작하고 있으니 기대 많이 해주셔도 좋을 것 같습니다.
잘 마무리 지을 수 있도록 다들 최선을 다할 거예요. 응원해 주시고 기다려 주십시오. 감사합니다.
Crimson Desert is an upcoming open-world action-adventure role-playing game developed and published by Pearl Abyss, the South Korean studio best known for its long-running MMORPG Black Desert Online. Representing one of the most ambitious single-player projects ever undertaken by the developer, Crimson Desert blends cinematic storytelling, visceral combat, and next-generation world simulation into a vast fantasy world torn apart by conflict, betrayal, and the weight of history. Set on the war-torn continent of Pywel, the game places players in the role of Kliff, also known by his birth name Macduff, a battle-hardened mercenary and reluctant leader of a band known as the Greymanes. Kliff is not a conventional hero. He is weary, scarred, and haunted by the memory of lost comrades and wars that never seem to end. When the King of Pywel falls ill and the realm teeters on the brink of collapse, the fragile balance between its rival factions disintegrates. Opportunistic warlords, self-proclaimed prophets, and ancient powers buried beneath the sands of time rise to seize control. Kliff, caught between his moral compass and the survival of his people, must navigate a shifting web of allegiances in a land where loyalty is often bought in blood. Though it was originally conceived as a prequel to Black Desert Online, Crimson Desert evolved over time into a fully standalone experience, separate in narrative and design but sharing a spiritual lineage. The development team sought to create a game where story and action are inseparable, where every sword swing, every negotiation, and every moral choice feels grounded in a living, breathing world. To achieve this, Pearl Abyss built the project from the ground up using their proprietary Black Space engine, a technology that powers the game's extraordinarily detailed environments, lifelike character rendering, and seamless open-world systems. The result is a visual showcase that rivals the most advanced next-generation titles, boasting dynamic weather, day-night cycles, volumetric clouds, ray-traced lighting, and physically simulated materials that bring Pywel to life with unprecedented realism. The continent of Pywel itself serves as more than just a backdrop. It is a character in its own right, layered with centuries of lore. Stretching from the icy northern highlands to sun-scorched southern dunes, Pywel is a land of broken kingdoms, ancient ruins, and hidden catacombs that whisper of a time when gods still walked among mortals. Each region has its own political hierarchy, culture, and mythology. Some cities are gilded metropolises ruled by noble houses clinging to decaying power, while others are lawless trade hubs crawling with thieves, mercenaries, and deserters. Between them lie sprawling plains where armies clash, desolate ruins haunted by the remnants of lost civilizations, and frontier settlements struggling to survive against both man and beast. Kliff's journey through this world is one of moral struggle and reluctant leadership. As commander of the Greymanes, a mercenary company bound more by necessity than loyalty, he is responsible for the survival of those who follow him. The group includes warriors, hunters, healers, and mages, each with their own motivations and personal histories. Companions are more than side characters. They are living participants in the narrative, capable of growing closer or more distant based on the player's choices. Betrayals can occur, alliances can fracture, and the fate of the group depends on how Kliff leads. Pearl Abyss has emphasized that every interaction, from the smallest campfire conversation to the grandest political negotiation, can ripple through the narrative, altering the balance of power in subtle ways. Combat in Crimson Desert forms the visceral core of the experience. Rather than relying on floaty MMO mechanics, the developers have crafted a grounded, weighty action system where timing, positioning, and precision are key. Every encounter is cinematic in presentation, yet tactile in execution. Kliff can parry, dodge, grapple, or disarm opponents, using the environment to his advantage, kicking enemies into fires, collapsing scaffolding, or leaping from horseback to deliver devastating finishing blows. The melee system integrates a wide range of weapon types, from swords and axes to polearms and dual-wielded daggers, each with unique combos and counters. Combat animations are motion captured from professional stunt performers and martial artists to achieve a level of realism that few open-world RPGs attempt. Magic, while rarer and more mysterious, plays a crucial role in the broader mythos of Crimson Desert. The Oathstones, remnants of divine relics scattered across Pywel, allow their wielders to channel otherworldly powers. Kliff's relationship to these forces, and the choice to embrace or resist them, becomes a central moral axis of the story. Using these powers can grant immense strength, but at a cost that may corrupt body and soul alike. Thematically, this mirrors the game's focus on survival in a world where power itself is a curse, and those who grasp it too tightly often fall victim to their own ambition. Exploration in Crimson Desert is both horizontal and vertical, emphasizing player freedom and immersion. Players can ride across vast plains on horseback, climb sheer cliffs, swim through rivers and coastal inlets, or glide from mountain peaks using rope tools and gliders. Each environment reacts dynamically to player actions. Weather can shift unexpectedly, terrain can be destroyed during battle, and wild animals may attack or flee based on scent and noise. The team has stated that even the smallest settlements contain handcrafted details. Markets bustle with traders shouting prices, children chase chickens through muddy streets, and soldiers sharpen their blades before a siege. Pearl Abyss aims to blur the line between scripted and emergent storytelling, allowing unplanned moments, a thunderstorm during battle, a village ambushed at dusk, to feel as dramatic as any pre-designed cinematic. Large-scale siege warfare represents one of the game's most striking features. Players can command groups of mercenaries, breach fortress walls, and lead cavalry charges through chaotic battlefields filled with hundreds of combatants. Siege engines such as catapults and battering rams play a vital role in these conflicts, while environmental factors, rain-soaked mud slowing cavalry, flaming arrows setting siege towers ablaze, dynamically alter strategies. Unlike traditional RPGs where the player remains detached from large-scale war, Crimson Desert thrusts Kliff directly into the chaos, with fully interactive sequences that flow seamlessly between story cutscenes and real-time combat. The monsters of Pywel are as diverse as its human inhabitants. Towering wyverns, corrupted giants, and ancient sea serpents roam the wilderness, providing opportunities for epic hunts reminiscent of monster hunting RPGs, but grounded within the world's lore. Each creature has unique attack patterns and weaknesses that must be studied. Victory yields materials for crafting weapons, armor, and elixirs imbued with the essence of fallen beasts. Some of these entities are tied to the mythic past of Pywel, remnants of the divine war that shattered the continent's unity, and their resurgence hints at a deeper mystery tied to Kliff's destiny. The narrative tone of Crimson Desert is one of hardship and redemption. It is a world without clear heroes or villains, only survivors clinging to hope amid ruin. Themes of leadership, loyalty, and the cost of survival are central to Kliff's story. His mercenaries look to him for guidance, but every decision carries moral weight, choosing which contracts to accept, which alliances to honor, and when to spare or execute enemies. The choices players make affect the morale of their companions and the reputation of the Greymanes, influencing how townsfolk, rival factions, and enemy armies respond throughout the game. Some paths may lead to betrayal, others to redemption, and the consequences of failure are not always immediate. From a technical perspective, Crimson Desert is also Pearl Abyss's boldest statement on next-generation world-building. The Black Space engine was designed to handle massive open environments without visible loading screens, enabling seamless transitions between exploration, dialogue, and combat. Advanced physics allow objects to react naturally to forces. Banners flutter in dynamic wind, snow accumulates on rooftops, armor reflects torchlight, and the player's footprints linger in mud after a battle. The world feels tangible, cohesive, and unpredictable. Pearl Abyss has even developed custom AI routines to govern ecosystem behavior. Predators hunt prey, caravans move goods between cities, and distant skirmishes can be seen erupting on the horizon long before the player arrives. Despite its visual and mechanical complexity, Crimson Desert remains a story-first experience. The developers have made clear that this is not an MMO or live service title, but a handcrafted, narrative-driven adventure where the player's journey is the focus. However, hints of online functionality exist, such as leaderboard-style challenges, optional co-op events, or asynchronous interactions, though these are designed to complement, not dominate, the solo experience. The project's development journey has been long and challenging. Originally teased in 2019, the game underwent significant creative revision as Pearl Abyss shifted focus from multiplayer integration to delivering a truly cinematic single-player experience. The studio cited a commitment to polish and completeness as the reason for multiple delays, ultimately pushing the release window to early 2026. Among the refinements underway are extended voiceover sessions, improved AI behavior, refined combat timing, and console certification across next-generation platforms. Even so, Crimson Desert remains one of the most anticipated RPGs of the decade, a title positioned as Pearl Abyss's flagship for the new generation, built to redefine the scope and emotional depth possible within open-world design. The World of Pywell is not just a stage for conflict, it is a living, breathing organism defined by centuries of myth, human ambition, and divine punishment. Long before Kliff's time, legends speak of an age when the gods themselves descended upon the land, shaping mountains and rivers with their battles, and gifting humanity with relics of immense power. But as mortals grew prideful, they waged wars in the gods' names, shattering the world into fractured realms that would never again know true peace. By the time the player enters Kliff's story, Pywel has become a land perpetually at war, a place where every sunrise brings another skirmish, another betrayal, and another burial mound on the horizon. At the heart of this broken continent lies the kingdom of Demonis, once the centre of learning, trade and art, now a realm in decay. Its ruler lies gravely ill, bedridden and silenced by an unknown curse, leaving the throne vulnerable to every ambitious noble and opportunistic general. In his absence, the Council of Lords, a group of self-serving aristocrats, governs the realm with greed and paranoia, exploiting the common folk while secretly vying for control of the throne. As the Greymanes drift between contracts and battlefields, Kliff becomes unwillingly entangled in this political web, torn between his survival instinct as a mercenary and his fading belief in honour. The Greymanes themselves form the emotional backbone of Crimson Desert. Unlike faceless troops, they are individual characters with histories, loyalties and vices. Some are idealists clinging to the notion of brotherhood. Others are deserters or outlaws seeking redemption through service. Around the campfire, they share stories of lost families, failed rebellions, and old wounds, moments that reveal the heart beneath the steel. The camp becomes a central hub for the player, a place to rest, plan, craft, and talk. Companions comment on your actions during missions, and their trust or resentment evolves dynamically depending on how you lead. A reckless decision in battle may cost a soldier's life. Neglecting morale can cause desertions or mutiny. Conversely, acts of compassion or decisive leadership can unite the group, granting unique bonuses in combat and unlocking personal quests that delve into their backstories. Pearl Abyss aims to humanize war through these systems. The game constantly reminds players that the Greymanes are not an army of infinite recruits. They are people, fragile and finite. When a veteran falls in combat, his death leaves a permanent mark on morale. A younger recruit might lose faith, a close friend may vow revenge, and the group's unity may fracture. These emotional consequences lend the world weight. Crimson Desert is less about victory and more about endurance. The cities and settlements of Pywel each have their own identities shaped by geography and history. The desert capital of Spereth, built on the bones of an ancient empire, gleams with gold and red stone but hides corruption beneath its markets. In contrast, the mountain fortress of Crevant is a grim, wind-beaten bastion where mercenaries are as common as priests, and survival hardens all who live there. Along the western coast, Eldrin Bay thrives as a port of outlaws and traders where ships from distant lands arrive bearing exotic goods. And spies. The level of detail in each location is staggering. Bustling marketplaces feature barter economies with fully simulated goods exchange. Taverns serve as gathering points for rumours and contracts, and temples hold ancient puzzles guarding forgotten relics. Even the architecture reflects the struggles of the land. Castles patched with scavenged stone, villages half swallowed by sand, cathedrals turned into barracks. In terms of gameplay systems, Crimson Desert extends far beyond combat. Players will need to manage their mercenary company as both a fighting force and a social organism. Recruitment, training, and equipment all matter. Weapons degrade with use and must be repaired or reforged, while armour can be enhanced with materials gathered from the world, iron mined from cliffs, leather tanned from beasts, and magical ores extracted from the remnants of fallen monsters. The economy fluctuates with war. Towns ravaged by conflict charge higher prices for supplies, while peace treaties open trade routes and bring temporary prosperity. The player can choose to exploit or protect these regions, affecting how NPCs treat Kliff and his band. The crafting and progression systems emphasize flexibility over grind. Rather than rigid classes, players shape Kliff's skill set through use-based development and moral decisions. Mastering certain weapon types unlocks unique techniques, while aligning with mystical factions grants access to forbidden magics. The game's choice and consequence framework ensures that these paths have narrative as well as mechanical implications. Pursuing power through dark sorcery may make Kliff stronger, but alienate his comrades or attract otherworldly entities that test his sanity. Conversely, maintaining his humanity and loyalty to the Greymanes may lead to weaker raw power, but greater unity and trust among the group. Beyond human enemies, the beasts of Pywel embody the untamed side of the world. From dire wolves prowling the tundra to colossal sandworms that burrow beneath the crimson dunes, these creatures serve as both adversaries and symbols of the land's fury. Some are natural predators, others are the lingering echoes of divine experiments long forgotten. Players may choose to hunt them for rare crafting materials, but such hunts often come with moral weight. Slaying a guardian beast might earn riches, but doom a nearby village that depended on its protection. The game's environmental simulation adds layers of immersion rarely seen in open-world titles. Weather isn't purely aesthetic, it changes combat, travel, and survival. Heavy rain can turn roads to mud, slowing cavalry and making fires useless. Blizzard winds can extinguish torches, reducing visibility and increasing the risk of ambush. At night, beasts emerge from their dens, forcing players to decide whether to camp and wait for dawn, or press forward into darkness. The simulation extends to dynamic destruction. Siege battles can leave permanent scars on the landscape, with crumbled walls and burnt forests persisting for hours of gameplay. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy,